Okay, so here's a question I'm going to give you guys before we start today's episode. Are these the Mega Sloth's eyes, nose, and mouth? Or is these its eyes here, the mouth, and this are their ears and ear holes? Which one is it? It's kind of hard to tell, especially when you realise that this looks like a face in itself. Welcome to Manifest Destiny, episode 15. And on that paramount question that questions all of reality, we think about America. We think about Manifest Destiny and all of its things, and I don't remember what we were doing last episode. I have been away for a week, and all the stuff you've watched the previous 3-4 episodes have been entirely pre-recorded, okay? I don't know what's going on, alright? It's been a long time. So I think the plan for today is basically to get me back up to speed as to what we were doing. I think we were doing stuff with napalm, you know, the safe things. And I think we're aiming towards getting deep drilling and finding a better way to get resources. Now, I have ever so slightly adjusted the mod pack between last episode and this episode. I have made the enemies more difficult. I've increased the percentage of psycasters per tribal raid, hopefully meaning we'll see a lot more sort of high octane and tense situations, not just collect all of the tribal people and send them on their way. So if you enjoy any of today's episode and are excited to see whether or not we can, I don't know, we can do deep drilling and get more research and get more resources and put down gun turrets everywhere, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. Let's get into things, and let's start with a quest available for the wild Jonic Hedgehog. Okay, so there's 12 man-hunting Jonic Hedgehogs coming along, and they'll give us wearable forklifts. Oh my god. I have to. Wearable forklifts. What? There's nothing more American than having wearable forklifts. And we'll get loads of food from this, and they've given us 4 troopers as well. This is easy peasy. Perfect. And Chad Chatson has tried to convert Theagenes, what a name, to his IG Legion, and it's led to a social fight. Chad Chatson is converting the Empire, the potentially British-informed Empire, about the American ways, and it's led to a social fight. Is this the rift between the Empire and us that we needed? And there they are. A man-hunting pack of Jonic the Hedgehogs have arrived. Oh god, they're blue. Oh, hell. Jonic the Hedgehog. Holy moly. How quick are they? Very quick. Okay, this isn't particularly very good. We'll summon the Empire folk, get them to sort of stand down here, and then all of my people, I guess, will stand behind in hopes that we don't die. Unfortunately, a couple of our people are injured at the moment. Let's see how this goes. And there they are. The first wave is incoming. They decided to try flankers. Oh, dear. Hopefully we've got this. Musalon, please. Shoot. Oh, wow. Okay, they're going down. The Empire is actually doing decently well. They are running straight through, unfortunately. And Donny T is in hand-to-hand combat with them. Oh, this is actually not too bad. Oh, okay. I thought this was going to be really difficult. This isn't too bad at all. I'm just going to get ready to go search and destroy that, I think, honestly. I have no frets about this whatsoever. Alamo and Microsoft in hand-to-hand combat with them. Oh, Alamo. Alamo, please don't die. Of all the people to die, Alamo is not the one that I want. Please, Alamo. A 3v1 with that grinder. This isn't looking good, Alamo. This is not looking good. Alamo has gone down. Right leg has been bitten off. Coke, please rescue Alamo. Please. Microsoft is in a 3v1 now as well. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Same with Dr. Jew. He has been trapped, cornered by the main furry themselves. Oh, Dr. Jew. And Coke has also unfortunately lost a leg as well. Oh god. This is bad. Dr. Jew is okay. Has lost a right hand. Not the end of the world. Coke and Alamo have both lost legs. Our 2 chosen designated drivers. This is not good. Chad, can you please rescue Coke? And then whoever's the next best surgeon, I guess, come and help. Okay, so we did take a little bit of a beating there. We did get, as they say, dicked down in Dallas. If that doesn't say that we need better defenses, I don't know what does. I think we're going to get gun turrets, 500 research, easy peasy. And I guess we start working on, like, defensive positions. I don't want to go for a traditional kill box, all right? I just don't. It's gross. It's a little bit cringe. I don't want it, all right? I don't. Maybe have like defensive positions like sandbags and everything outside the front of the base on either side here. Could work. Have a few Brownings, a few machine gun posts set up. I think it would be good. So Alamo and Coke both lost legs. I think it's kind of ironic, honestly, that the Jonic Hedgehogs took off the legs of Coke and Alamo, stopping them from becoming speed themselves, especially Coke. That's really, really sad. I'm going to replace them temporarily with just peg legs, and until we can craft them bionics and things, there's not much I can do, honestly. Another prisoner has gone berserk as well. Despite that little raid there putting us back on the back foot, Robert still has time to execute a lizard furry. Oh my god, it's that time again. Robert? Cannot execute. Oh. Well, okay, Robert, can you just beat them a little bit, please? Death in 6 hours. Robert cut off their right second toe. Very specific, Robert. Very, very specific. And there we are. The pods have arrived. The Glittertech Neurowire wearable forklift and the Muscle Wire wearable forklift. Holy moly. How exciting. What do you do, Mr. Wearable Forklift? You... global work speed plus 130%. Move speed plus 1. Christ, that is good. That's very, very good. I think we probably want Coke to have one, because Coke is making drugs all day and could really do with anything that makes them work any quicker. And I also feel like, who's doing the crafting at the moment? I think it's Alamo, or is it Robert? No, it's Donnie T. Donnie T should also get the other one. Of course, Donnie T has a bloody wearable forklift. He loves it. Absolutely loves it. Perfect. Let's get those equipped. So not only does the wearable forklift increase all their work speed and everything, it also gives a plus 80% flat manipulation. So Donnie T's manipulation is now 172%. What? What? That's ridiculous. And obviously Coke has got one as well. So making drugs is going to be like rapid, lightning speed. With the majority of people now fully healed, we're going to go back out in the world. We're going to do some training, go speak to our neighbors at Dong. Big old Dong. I'm currently desperate for components at the moment. Desperate for anything, basically. Research, at the moment, we're getting therapy. And at the moment, I'm the one that needs therapy for the amount of frustration I am going through for not being able to make any progress. Unfortunately, the only way we have to make components is with the lathe. And notoriously, the lathe is awful for making components because you can only make one at a time. They're very expensive and they're extremely slow. There it is. We now have our consoles. And there we are. We now have our comps console. And very importantly, we can now hire workers. Do we do that as Americans? Yes, we do. We hire ourselves imperial laborers, nobles, and cataphracts to do things for us. This is going to be something we'll be definitely doing down the line in the future, which is why I wasn't so worried about getting more and more colonists. Because what we can do is hire a load of imperial laborers, set them to work on the deep drills when we get them, and that's it. We don't have to worry so much about our labor force, which is very nice, very American of us. And Robert has arrived at the Dong, and they are very nicely supplying us with 36 components. Not too much, but enough to kick more things off the ground in terms of work. I'm going to go through, see if they have anything else for us, and go from there. Okay, they do have some very interesting things to do with the polymorph stuff. We have a mutasyringe for a cat to turn people into cat people, which I'm obviously going to be buying for very obvious reasons. And they have antigen as well. Antigen is used for stopping the mutation process from what I can work out. And it allows you to build like all of the stabilizers, the IntelliBoosts, all those other exciting things as well. It's not something we can access at the moment because it requires us to grow a certain plant, which takes ages to grow. So I'm going to pick that up as well, and we can start maybe turning Chadson into a cat girl, kind of. Emma has gained a Psylink. Somehow, Emma, in her mutated state as a dromedary, like she is entirely a dromedary that's invisible, has gained a level in Psycasting. Don't ask me how. She's an archotechist, apparently. She's 54% human, 46% dromedary. I got no idea. I can't even see her at the moment to tell you what she looks like. So this is all very strange, honestly. You can just do your own thing, Emma. Just exist, you know? And 2 events at the exact same time. A Royal Tribute Collector has arrived. Fantastic. Very nice. Lovely, lovely people, as we know. but also a raid. A group of small folk from the Flowmore have arrived in transport pod nearby. The aunt of Robert, okay, and the brother of Chad Chadson, Sten. Alright, okay, we'll let them land, and then we're going to look at who Sten is, whether or not he is normal. Sten, you are not normal. You have a very large weapon, and you are also a Nissa. You are a small folk. Very interesting. 18-year-old brother. Christ. We need to meet Chad Chadson's mother. Alright? Chad Chadson's mother must be the most strange, peculiar, interesting lady you've ever met. But anyway, they've landed over there. This isn't too much to worry about at the moment, I don't think. I'm going to get everyone drafted up anyway, because I just in case, you know. It does look like they have split into two distinct groups. Chad Chadson's brother is over here with this group, and then we have another group up here. So I'm going to get everyone to sort of queue up, and we're going to try take out this top group up here. It's just to split our workload in half, basically. Crew has assembled, and I didn't actually know, but Dr. Jew has control of 3 different animals. 2 perfectly normal Jorises and Zebo, the red panda. Let's go up into the tree line up here and try take out this first group here. Shouldn't be too bad. A couple of them are melee, a couple of them are long range. We have Bandra here who doesn't even have a weapon. She's just looking here for a good time, honestly. And Donny T is the first to get involved with that Desert Eagle of his. Please. Grief is there with the blunderbuss, and that is probably double, if not triple, your size. Holy, how on earth do you use that, my friend? And there's just 2 of them left of this group here. Jem here, who's got a knife, taking on Coca-Cola. And that's all of them there, destroyed. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Another group from the other side is now attacking as well. Magnus is there with their katana. Magnus versus 2 polar bears. Funnily enough, I don't think this is going to go well for him. Perfect. The rest of them are now coming over here. Wow, we have Martin. Martin, hello, Martin. Martin is a big lad, as you'd expect. If we just kind of hide out in the trees here, this should be a fairly easy one for us. And this man here, Magnus, who we saw earlier, came into the map carrying 17 components. What are you doing with 17 components, my friends? Oh, no. In the middle of the firefight, baby, what are you doing? Stripping G-Up the Tinkerer. Baby has a thing for stripping dead bodies in the middle of a firefight. Please don't do that, baby. You need to run away. Shit. Shit. Baby has been relieved of life. I didn't know you, baby. Alright, I didn't know you. You were shot with a coach gun. Christ, that's brutal. Admittedly, I probably should have given you a gun, baby, or maybe some armor of some sorts. People aren't going to be very happy about that, and that is a shame. And there we go, we have 2 left, and that is it now. Robert's coming in for a sneak attack on Tammy. Tammy Callahan. Please, Robert, get Tammy. Take them out. And small folk from Flowmore are fleeing. Okay, that was easy peasy. You know, not too bad. Obviously, we did have a slight casualty there with Baby, but Baby wasn't even renamed, alright? I'm not going to count that as a significant loss at all. Donny T's bleeding out in 19 hours, but everybody else seems to be in fairly good health, apart from also Coke, who's bleeding out as well. And through all of that action, all of that combat, the Empire didn't help us once. I'm going off the Empire, alright? Not helping us in that fight was detrimental to us. Yes, they did help us against those Sonic Hedgehog Jorises, and it's very nice of them to help. Alright, I get it. But they didn't help when we needed it the most, and Baby died, alright? Maybe Coke is going to conspire with Chad Chadson over a lovely meal of apples to decide whether or not they want to continue aligning themselves with the Empire. Maybe we start changing our ways and conspiring against. A new recruit, Sparks, has been recruited. And when we recruited Sparks, it turns out they've got a better trait of some sort, ignorant, refined palate. They've had a refined palate. They've been fed using American meals and restaurateur experience. They've had a refined palate. Welcome, Sparks. Welcome. Now, obviously, Sparks is not going to be with us at all. She'll be sent off into the work camps, but which one are we going to send her to? She's staggeringly ugly, has a refined palate. She's not very good at mining. She can't do any planting. She's okay with animals, though. Interesting. I think that we can set up a animals works camp, from what I understand. So if you just send her out to the middle of... If you send her to the coast, maybe she has a nice coastal retreat where she can farm fishes and do all that good stuff. Okay, so we can't unfortunately make like a fishing village outpost like I'd hoped. What we can make instead is a hunting outpost. It relies on shooting skill, but I mean we can't really do much else honestly with sparks. So we're gonna have a nice little hunting outpost on the edge of the map here. You know, they're gonna have lovely muffalos, boomalopes, muffalos. Yeah, I mean, 14 days for 462 raw meat is very nice. So it does include animal skill and also shooting skill, which is very nice. So I guess we just send people here, which we can't find any other use for. There it is. Sweet baby is being buried by their own mother, Cottonwood. Baby never made much of an impact on this colony, and whilst I do appreciate their service, I don't really care. Unlucky baby. Thankfully, we do have another one being grown and birthed in 2 days. So there's a replacement on the way, nonetheless. A quest for vagabonds desiring resources. 70 herbal medicine. Now, we are flush for herbal medicine at the moment from what I remember. Yeah, we've got loads of herbal medicine. And they want 70 of them. Okay, you know what? I think we can do that. Lidio, Helena, Aras. Why are you all naked? Do Americans give aid to naked people? Probably. Probably, to be fair. Chad Chadson, give them the things that they need. 70 herbal medicine. I can do that. You know what? If they provide something back to us in the future, then so be it. If they don't, then whatever. Do I maybe want to steal any of you? Potentially. I don't know. I don't know. I feel bad about stealing these people if we do. You look like you could be very stealable. You're a 3-year-old high mate. The implications behind that are terrible. That is awful. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And a ransom demand. Oh my god, a ransom demand for Kerr. Now, obviously, Kerr, I didn't expect to be coming back, alright? I genuinely thought that's it. Kerr's gone. That's pretty sad. They're willing to release him for 1,840 silver. We are absolutely loaded for money, alright? The Drug Empire, we've got... the embracing of Big Pharma has been fantastic for us. We're flush. Except... Holy moly, the man, the myth, the legend is back. Kerr, my friend, I have missed you so much. The intellectual, the researching skill, it's massive. Microsoft is going to be over the moon. Unfortunately, Microsoft is very much down because of a major food poisoning. But, oh my god, big. Now, I did have asked in the previous episodes before my week-long break, what name should we give to Kerr? There was a suggestion. I've forgotten what it was. Provide me another suggestion, and we will rename Kerr for the next episode. And it's just like that, straight back to researching. Kerr has not missed a beat. Oh, I'm so happy to have you back. Here we now have the first high-tech research benches. The future is here. Not to say that we weren't already futuristic already with all the various oil refineries and things, you know, the basic stuff. Hopefully this should allow us to get more things quicker. And build complete. Make dart gun. Fantastic. I think I'm going to get all the loadouts created first. The dart gun, the stun baton, the non-lethal pistol first before I start equipping them to people so we can go out and go on more adventures. We need another vehicle. There's so many things that we need to do and we're just resource locked at the moment. And a baby has hatched. Congratulations, guys. You've got yourself a lovely baby. Is there anything special about you that I need to know about at the moment? No, you do not. There's nothing I need to know about you. You are nothing. Absolutely no interest at all. It's basically a carbon copy of Cottonwood. Congratulations. Very nice. And maybe there's big plans for the future for this baby. Who knows, actually? Who knows where the future of this baby is going to be held? A Pollux-kin, a pollution-born baby, born outside of the oil well, which is obviously going to create a lot of pollution. Maybe their destiny is in pollution. Who knows? And I think on that note, I have actually completely run out of time for recording, so we're going to have to call things here. Today's been a great success in terms of actual progress and getting back into things. I have finished constructing a few things. The school's been built. One of the other hydroponics areas has been built. We've got really close to recruiting some more of our prisoners, but unfortunately, the raids today did set us back quite a lot. Not having Coke out and about doing things has set us back quite far, and building the research thing has set us back quite far in terms of resources. Now, we are getting deliveries from our outposts very soon, and we'll be getting more things from that. So we're there. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Waiting for the research to pop for deep drilling and ground penetrating scanners, and then this series will go into overdrive. So, if you have enjoyed today's episode and are excited to see how many tribal people we can very nicely stun next episode with the dark gun and everything, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.